today, so just find some space on the floor, and we'll start just with our 90-90, so like kind of dropping your knees down to the side. And you can keep your hands back if you want, or you can pull your hands up in the air, whatever feels good to you. And I feel like we haven't done these in a while. All right, and then the next time you get to one side, you're gonna try to plant your knees and then squeeze your glutes so that you come up into a kneeling position. It's totally okay to use your hands to get yourself up there. And then back down, and again, using your hands or not, totally either way is good. Maybe some of both, but you're just gonna come up into kneeling, but back down, other side. All right, and then next time, we'll start over in the beginning, feet out in front, knees down, kneeling to that one side, and then you're gonna take this trailing leg and bring it around through, so now you're in more of like a half kneel. And then you'll bring that leg back to where it came from, so your knee was kind of by your foot, so you're in this kneeling position again, and then back down, and then you can switch sides. And using your hands as much or as little as you like. Alright, and then on the next one, same thing, starting where in the beginning, feet straight on front, knees bent, dropping them down to one side, up into kneeling, bringing your back leg around so you're in this half kneel, and you can kind of like lean forward a little bit, but then lean back and sit back into like a little hamstring stretch. And then you'll back up into that kneel, bring your leg around, so your knees back by your foot, and then dropping your butt back, and then starting again with feet forward. And then dropping the knees down, squeezing those glutes up into kneeling, swinging that leg around for a half kneel, good lean forward, and then sitting back into that hamstring stretch. Whew. Do maybe like one more time on each side. Okay, and then starting again from the center, we'll We'll drop our knees down, and then you're just gonna, so if I go to the left, I'm gonna leave my left knee here, and then I'm gonna slide my right leg straight back, and then kind of like lean to the right, so now I'm in like a pigeon stretch. I'm just kind of holding here as long as, I guess not as long as you want, but just for a few seconds, and then kind of rotating back your weight to the left, and so then you'll be back to center, coming all the way around to the right, and then straightening out your left leg, so you're in that pigeon stretch as well. And you can kind of rock back and forth between right and left. All right, and then we're gonna come down so we're in like a bottom of a squat, and your hands can be on the ground if you need some support in the bottom of your squat, but we're gonna drop your right knee down so it's by your left heel, and your hands can be down if you like, and then we'll just kind of rotate, so then your left knee comes down to your right heel. And we'll just switch back and forth. And try to keep your chest forward as much as possible. All right, and then these next ones, you can definitely use your hands, lean forward, and then point your back toe, and then you're gonna sit your butt all the way back onto your ankle. And so you're really kind of smushing your ankle a little bit. And your hips and your chest and everything don't have to stay facing forward anymore. And then you'll kind of come forward and just switch sides. And same thing, just kind of feeling a good stretch and then flowing through to the other side. All right, okay, and then you can go ahead and stand up. Maybe shake it out a little bit, your hips as needed. And we'll just start moving a little bit now, get our heart rate going. We're gonna start with some up downs. And so we'll just go plank, back to stand. And we'll just do these for 30 seconds. And so walking back into a plank and then stepping back up. Or if you want to do a little jump, that's fine too. But we'll just do up downs for 20 more seconds. Three, two, one, and then we're gonna come down on your hands and knees, and we're gonna hover your knees, and then right hand's gonna tap left heel, left hand's gonna tap right heel. And so you kind of bring your foot up to meet your hand, and we'll just do these alternating heel taps in this hands, and then knees bent and just hovering over the ground position. We'll do these for 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then we'll have your item out, or maybe a pretend item, and we'll just do our little dumbbell taps. And again, it can be pretend for now. I know you might not have it ready. 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to plant your feet, and we're just going to do a standing side bend. So you're going to reach your right hand towards your right heel, and then left hand, left heel. So kind of feeling a stretch through your side. Just nice and slow and steady. And then we're going to go back to the top after these. So this is also kind of like a little bit of an active resting. So 10 seconds, we'll go back to our up downs. 3, 2, 1, up downs. And again, jumping or stepping, it's all good, just as we're getting moving. Three, 2, 1, and now we're going to stay down in this crouch position, so knees are bent but hovered off the ground, and then tapping, alternating hand to heel. Three, 2, 1. Now we're going to do our little dumbbell kicks or pretend item kicks. Three, 2, 1, and our standing side bend, little penguin. Try to keep your feet flat on the ground. And stay like as tall as possible as you do this. 10 more seconds, and then we'll go back to up downs, and we're going to do it 2 more rounds. 3, 2, 1, up downs. Three, 2, 1, knees hovered, right hand, left heel, left hand, right heel. Three, 2, 1, kick your item. Three, 2, 1, side bend. Ten seconds. This will be the last time through. 3, 2, 1, up, down. Knees bent. Alternating ankle tap. Three, two, one. Item kicks. Three, two, one, and our last little side bends. Ten seconds. Three, two, one. Okay, little rest. Maybe a sip of water, or maybe something else you were feeling needs a little stretch or a warm up. So shake it out as you need. Okay, and then next, we are going to be playing around with our dumbbells. Okay, great. And so we're going to start with you're going to be just holding your dumbbell in one hand, and we're going to do some deadlifts on one side. And so as you're doing these, you want to think about staying square. You don't want to lean to one side. Like, I shouldn't be able to tell which side is weighted if I wasn't able to see it. And we're going to do 12 reps here. And then we're going to go directly into just like a farmer carry on that side. So just kind of be like walking around. And so we'll just have, and we'll be doing that for time. And so you'll do 2 minutes of your deadlift plus a carry. And then we'll switch to the other side. And so go ahead and grab your weight. And if you're holding it, if you have something you have to hold in 2 hands out front, that'll be fine too. 3, 2, 1, go. It'll just be a lot more awkward if you have to carry out in front. And remember, on your deadlifts, you're keeping your belly button squeezed to your spine, keeping your shoulder blades down and back, reaching up and back with your hips. And once you get to 12, or whatever makes sense for you, we'll just be kind of walking around. So you just got to keep it in your hands for another minute and 15 seconds. And same thing as you're walking, try to stay square. Don't lean to one side. And if you gotta set your weight down and take a little rest, that's fine. Just try to shake it out and pick it right back up. And it's full of water that you really don't want to spill. There's a drought going on. We've got to preserve every drop. No spilling. We've got 30 more seconds, and then we're just going to go right on to the other side. And if you've been holding in both hands, you can take a little rest and then just repeat with both hands. Ten seconds. 9, 3, 2, 1. Now we'll switch to the other side. And again, 12 deadlifts. Just walk around. One more, or 50 seconds, 50 seconds to keep carrying your water without spilling any. Belly width to spine, ribcage down. Thinking about your posture. All right, 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Okay, we'll take a little break. Then we're actually just gonna switch hands and we're gonna do some cleans with one arm. On that first arm we started with, and we're gonna do 8 cleans, and just a hang clean, maybe below your knees is good, and then back up. And then after 8, we're just gonna keep it in the front rack and walk around. And this time we have 1 minute. Okay, ready, set, go. And then we'll just walk around. We'll take another 40 seconds. And try as best you can to just sort of squeeze this weight to your chest rather than allowing it to rest on your body. So you're holding it and squeezing it, keeping that belly button to spine. 10 more seconds and we'll switch arms. We'll go right onto the other side. 3, 2, 1. So 8 cleans, and suitcase style at your side or between your legs is good too, whatever you want. But just trying to stay square as possible. And we'll just walk around about 40 seconds again. Three, 2, 1. All right, and then the last one is going to be a push press up overhead. And after doing 4 reps, we're going to keep it up overhead and walk around, and we'll have 30 seconds for those ones. And I'm going to use 2 different weights. I'm going to use my baby weight for my baby arm, or maybe even no weight. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. So 4 press, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just holding it up overhead for 20 more seconds. Trying to keep it straight up overhead, not leaning it back or forward. Hand over head, over shoulder, over your waist. 3, 2, 1, and switch. 4 press. And then just a hold. I'm going to do mine at a bent hold. And yeah, walking around. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, so we'll take like a minute here, and then we're gonna do that whole thing again, and we're gonna do it 2 times back to back. So the next round we won't have this minute break, and we took like 30 seconds between each movement last time, and we're not gonna do that either. And so the goal is to really try to like fatigue your grip and like making sure that you're using your midline to hold that weight up, not just your little forearms. Actually, all forearms are nice and big and strong. They're not little, but it is just a small muscle group. And so we'll start in 20 seconds on the next round, and it's going to start with those deadlifts. And again, we're going to do all of it right in a row for 2 rounds back to back for the next time through. 10 seconds, starting with 12 deadlifts on one side. 3, 2, 1, go. And then just keep it in your hand and walk around. One more minute on this side. This farmer carry is tough. Don't spill any of your water. More seconds. Ten seconds, and we'll switch arms. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Switch arms and 12 deadlifts on this side. And then walk around. One more minute. Hey. 20 seconds. And again, we're going to switch arms and go right into our cleans this time. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 8 cleans. And we hold. We got 40 seconds left. Twenty seconds. And we're going to switch right into the other arm. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch. 8 cleans. Around. Twenty seconds. 10 seconds. We're going to go right into push press. 3, 2, 1. Switch arms for push press. And then hold overhead. 20 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch arms. Twenty seconds. And we're going to go right back into the next round in 10 seconds. We're going to go right back to deadlifts. 3, 2, 1. 12 deadlifts. And then carry. One more minute. Oh, it burns. Whew. 30 seconds. Ten seconds, and then we switch arms. 3, 2, 1, switch. 12 deadlifts. One minute. Seconds. Ten seconds. We'll switch arms and do cleans. 3, 2, 1. 8 cleans. And hold. 40 more seconds. Seconds, and we'll switch arms. 3, 2, 1. Switch. 8 cleans. And hold. Carry. Walk around. Thirty more seconds.
I gotta go, but bye everybody. Keep doing a great job.
Bye.
See you later.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Now we'll do our push press, 4 press, and then hold. Three, 2, 1, switch. And then hold and carry. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job. Okay, and we'll do one last quick finisher. So shake out your forearms maybe. You need to rest those a little bit. And then we're gonna do you'll have your weight or like a pretend thing if you want. We're going to do more of our little dumbbell taps. So you're going to do more dumbbell kicks. And the other movement is going to be sit-ups. And it's going to start with 100 dumbbell kicks and then 50 sit-ups. And then 80 dumbbell kicks, 40 sit-ups, 60 dumbbell kicks, 30 sit-ups. So you're always going to do half the amount of sit-ups, and you're going to drop the number of dumbbell taps by 20 for each set until you get to 0. So it'll go 100 of these, 50, 80, 40, 60, 30, 40, 20, 20, 10, and then you'll be done. And you're just trying to do it as fast as you can. And if you get the butt chafies, then you could try putting a pillow under your butt, or you could just do leg lifts instead, which might help. And then that'll be the end. And so just one time through that as fast as you can. Last one done's a rotten egg. Just joking. All right. You want to do it? Ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, just ignore that. Keep going. Oh, I'm getting a notice that my call is going to end. So, anyway, if we pop off before we're all done, good job. That was so fun.
Thanks, Chardy.
They must have changed.
Thanks, Chardy. That was awesome.
Google must have changed their something recently because I feel like we used to not get cut off at an hour. But now it's going to cut us off at an hour.
Oh.
Which is usually like, I feel like we're usually kind of chatting for a little bit after, but usually we're done in an hour.
No chatting.
Go to work. Oh.
All the more reason for me not to be early.
Really cut down on the chatting.
Yeah, exactly. That was so fun. Thanks for doing all the carries with me. I haven't done those in such a long time. It feels good.
That was super fun.
Yeah, those sit-ups started to get spicy at the end.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, sit-ups.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go hang with the fam. That was great, though. And I'll see y'all around Seattle later this week.
Yeah. See you soon.
Molly, there's Goldie on Thursday.